gotta keep running and running if you want to get those years, because it's Super Mario World year, and we're about to see how Mario does on the treadmill in the Treadmill Castle. Let's get started, everyone. Nice to know that, there is a local gymnasium in the Donut Plains as well. It's just located in a castle that no one's ever found, but here we go. Alright, so first thing first, we're going to be introduced to some power-ups to the left here, and then we just have to cross a lava them, and here we find out, Mario, I bet you don't know what these special blocks are, but I'm not telling you, find out for yourself. Gee, thanks, that's not a very informational info block, but alright, we're slippery and we're slidey, and it's very conveyor belt-like, actually. It's almost like a conveyor belt, it just doesn't have the animation of a conveyor belt. If I stand still on them, yeah, exactly. It, for all intents and purposes, is the conveyor belt without the conveyor belt. Because, a conveyor belt, is an actual belt. It's on 2 rollers, or possibly more. And, it's a belt, and it pushes and pulls you and all that other good stuff. And wow, okay, here we go. So, in this little section here, we have the flying disco waffles of doom ready to, oh man. See, the flying disco waffles didn't phase me too much, but Kamek will here because they're gonna shoot fireballs at me. And when I'm trying to get Mario to run in the opposite direction against, these ooh, wow, I really need to pay attention to those arrows. Man, I could use conveyor belts with, animations, but I guess I would just have to pay attention there. But it's like those, here we go, the red ones. The red ones are especially evil. The blue ones and, no, blue ones. The green ones and the yellow ones aren't too bad. The yellow ones, it's like you just go poof and blast off in the distance, and it's just like, wow, those thwomps swam to the left. Damn it. Okay, we are not going to just take that death like that. We're going to, wow, I almost just died the exact same way. And I did die the exact same way. Come on, Milesluigi. You've already fallen for that death. There's no need to fall for the death a second time, okay? Oh, okay, you are totally going to slam a different direction. Yes, you are. Haha. On the bright side, I caught on to that already, and I know thwomps are tricky here. I fell. Ooh, hey, I'll take that dragon coin. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be especially evil. Wow! Haha. Thankfully, once I'm in midair, the effects of the conveyor belts no longer apply to Mario. Now, if I can get up here without dying. Oh! Fudge. Oh, why take the hard way? Oh, there's no passageway to the right up there. Climbing up there was completely useless and a waste of my time. Okay, I'm just gonna run it forward. Run forward. Run forward, just make it to the next door. Not try to play smartsies and slowsies, and wow, that's another midway point. Okay, not too often in a ROM hack do we run into a level with multiple midway points. I want to say the last time that happened was for the stupidly ridiculously long Super Mario Infinity levels. Like, can the native Super Mario World engine actually handle the multiple midway points conundrum is my question. Just in my experience with Lunar Magic, my intuition's telling me no, but it's probably a really easy thing to work around once you know a little bit of ASM or so. So now you can have midway point 1, 2, a dozen, 500 grams, well, not grams number. That's one of my favorite numbers as of late, actually. No, you can't have a grams number of midway points because you'd run out of room in your ROM hack. You quite literally could not have enough room in your ROM hack to represent a grams number worth of midway points. Okay, here we go. Now, before I blow my mind, or everyone's in the audience's mind, we'll just go ahead and continue on with this castle here. At least we're not getting chased by Wonder Bucket or something evil. Instead, we're just going to get chased by a whole bunch of multi-directional thwomps who are in our way. On the bright side, we've done it! All the dragon coins, the extra 1-up mushroom, the Tetris piece and a Tetris piece, and the big epic door to the next boss battle, which is Larry, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, or no, Larry is the last one. This is Lemy, that's right. Lemy is the one who's supposed to be a baby, but in Super Mario World, because they haven't distinguished the Koopa Kids yet, he's not quite a baby yet. But here we're in a newish battle arena. I say newish, of course, because it's not actually that much difference. I guess we have varied pipes, we have piranha plants, and it's a bit more difficult. You wanna know how you make this boss battle difficult? Let's add some fireballs. Let's add some thwomps. And instead of a Lemy Koopa, let's make it Princess Peach. And I realize what I've just told to everyone and myself would be a terrible thing. But guess what Mario's gonna do? You're right, let's take a look at this castle. Let's mop it away. Bye-bye. It's just staying in the background now. That's disappeared entirely. Today's item is a disintegration mop. A swipe from this mop, and you can erase everything but the kitchen sink from existence. All for just $499,998. Wow! You just have to take out a mortgage payment, and you can have the eraser to the universe. Mario has one. Can't you see what Mario can do with an eraser to the universe? Ha ha! Well, right. Oop, wrong button. Well, yes, Mario's eraser to the universe. I could use one of those. All right, before we proceed on to the mystery tube and into the next world, I believe I said we were going to take care of some secret exits. Specifically here, we already took care of this secret exit. It led us to the Spongecake maze, and we didn't go any further than that. So I guess our next level, quite naturally, would be a Spongecake maze. Man, this ROM hack is all about the yas and the food and the, extra fast spinies of, yes, extra fast spinies and I feel like enemies are faster in this level than normal. Here we go. Okay, now we gotta make our way around all the sponge cakiness of doom. That you're gonna push me off, and that was probably power-ups, wasn't it? But down. I don't trust that. I have a feeling I was gonna get squished really, really badly by Spongecake, and wouldn't have been nice. This is one of those situations where if I could see the level like more vertically oriented, or possibly if I could see the blocks ahead of time before I just jump to my inevitable sponge cakey squishy demise. That's a terrible thing when you think about it, you know. Mario, or let's just take Mario out of the picture. Just imagine you died because too much cake was pushed onto you, pressurized onto you. You were squished, quite literally, by cake. And before you think, well, that sounds delicious and something that I want to have happen, no, probably not. Because you might think of cake as like a soft, gooey substance, but I guess if you slam enough of that stuff in a close area, you'll have a very delicious death, to say the least. And it's not a delicious in the good kind, but what we got going on here is a lot of areas to potentially get squished. Oh man, this really is getting my, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get squished. And I really want that key. Darn, I missed the key there. Now am I gonna, no. I lived. I guess it is quite literally sponge cake because I was standing pretty knee deep in it. I was knee deep in the sponge cake. Anyway, no. Oh, too much sponge cake. No, I want that key. I want that key really bad. Alright, here we go. I know I need to make a jump about here. There we go. And then a jump about there. And then just be careful here to not get destroyed by Spongecake. And just barely not destroyed by the Spongecake. Can I come down with this iteration? I might have made a fatal mistake. I did not. No, now I made a fatal mistake. Ah! Alright. Attempt 2 here, and I know I can go with this here. I just have to not be a twits and dumb. And nope, not down there. Ah, okay, thank goodness. My point I was trying to make a bit ago actually is this would really benefit if we had a Nintendo DS and we could see 2 screens at once, so we could see up and down way easier, or a gamepad map, or just being able to see through the platforms would actually help significantly, as I really don't want this dry bones getting the better of me at the moment. The dry bones have been, well, getting the better of me a lot as of late. Okay, I'm just gonna fall down, not die. Okay, thank goodness. Now, let's hope that a sponge cake doesn't come creaming into Mario's face before I can fall down in the next platform. And there's the sponge cake that was about to cream into Mario's face. Part of me is just going, I got that key, secret exit. Oh no, midway point. Aha, here we go. So, 1 up, key. More level, Mario without that key from the block below. The keyhole blocks won't let you through. You get it, right? I got it. I got the key, yes. But we can do a little bit of more diametric gameplay. Watch out, the Spongecake, I mean that ceiling is falling. Oh no, we've already learned how deadly Spongecake is, and it's not gonna stop, just as an FYI. So we're just gonna get it really close to Mario before we hit the switch again, so we get maximum time to make it through and mow the lawn here. Another lawn to be mowed. Okay, I could really use another power-up as well. I, of course, took a chance with the turn block, and that was nothing, not a lemon, nothing, yeah. But at a fundamental level, maybe I don't need a Nintendo DS. I just need to be able to see the Spongecake through the platforms. Thankfully here, it doesn't exactly matter a whole lot. Oh, why did I jump for the Dragon Coin? Ah! No! So I asked myself the question, what exactly would Super Mario World be more like with more of the diametric style gameplays, you know, where you have the two-screen? And of course it could be, you know, just a two-screen game, kind of reminiscent of Yoshi's Island DS. Yes, the Unshaven Switch! Or if you go more with the gamepad method, well, you have the new Super Mario Brother U game to look forward. That kind of gives you the answer. Anyway, we have 100 seconds to find our way through the Switch Palace and see what in the world this is about. You are tossing finger clippers. I hope Mario's fingernails don't need to be cut right now. I'm gonna assume that they don't. I just died in a Switch Palace. I just did that. Didn't I? You see, now if I had to do second screen, that wouldn't have happened. But my point being, in New Super Mario Bros. U, you can, with the second screen, of course, place platforms. Finger clippers isn't necessarily a necessary thing. Or as we're going to learn with Mario Maker soon here, let's not die, thank God. With Mario Maker, you know, maybe you could just edit the levels on the fly, which would be really interesting. I'm actually kind of curious what exactly is going to come of Mario Maker and Super Mario World and everything like that. I know you guys love the ROM hacks, but we might be seeing some Mario. Okay. Hope I can at least hold your attention a little bit longer, everyone, as we're just gonna try to get through this level as quickly as possible, hopefully without running into a nail clipper, and I am just going to ignore the one up here, okay, and we are going to try to figure out what I missed down here, but I'm gonna try to do it intelligently. Okay, that was somewhat intelligent. Up, yes, we can go up, and this takes us, actually, is this the end of our Switch Palace? Now, if it is, okay, we can't go back into Switch Palace levels. That's a key thing to keep in mind, everyone. We can't go back into Switch Palace levels, so it is in my interest to see what we missed. No, this is actually the end here, okay. We just missed some additional extra lives, okay. No big deal, and I refuse. I made it into that pipe, okay. I'm making it into that pipe. Okay, alright. And on this day, a new revolution was written in the history of hair. The dashed blocks, which are shaven, have turned into undashed blocks, which are hairy. Oh, okay. So those weren't nail clippers, those were scissors? They didn't, okay. In my mind, we just stopped nail clippers. But alright, that should about do it. On the next episode of Let's Play Super Mario World, yeah! We're actually going to go into the mystery tube, and I'm looking back at this and I'm realizing I've got more levels to get Dragon Coins in. Yay. Spongecake Maze will be the funnest. Actually, I never got the normal exit in this level. This should be quick. Be right back, everyone. Alright, and what did we miss? Nothing but the actual end of the level. Oh man, this level is actually really difficult in my personal opinion. Not ROM hack really difficult, just difficult for the difficult. Yes, difficult. In any case, the normal exit looks like we're not done here. Okay, I thought it was Mystery Tube next episode, everyone, but actually, next episode, we're gonna take a stash to the skies. Woo, Nelly! All right, we're going up into the skies next episode on Let's Play Super Mario World. Yeah! So, haha, this has been Milesluigi. See you next time. Bring your best. Yeah! All right.